What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Swift Sunday. So today I'm checking out Taylor Swift. She's going to be doing a BBC radio interview, it looks like. It's called Sourdough, Space, Stadiums, Scott Mills, and the Life of a Showgirl. So it should be pretty interesting. I've been watching a lot of these interviews that she's been doing since her new album came out. And it's actually really cool watching her. I love seeing her do interviews and, just be her and answer questions that they ask. Taylor Swift being real Taylor Swift, just being herself as she always does. She doesn't put on like a persona or anything like that when she does these interviews. She's just being herself. She gives real answers. They ask her a question and she gives a real answer, a straight up first answer that comes to mind is what she does. So I'm gonna hop into it. You guys let me know what you think in the comments below. Let's check it out.
Taylor Swift, hello.
Hi.
We meet.
Finally.
How are you?
I'm really good. I'm so happy to be just staring into your eyes.
And here we go.
Here we go.
I want to say congratulations on The Life of a Showgirl.
Thank you.
I literally came out of a room
Amazing
listening
album,
to it a few minutes ago. I'm pretty blown away.
Thank you so much.
I really am.
I really like it too.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that you...
I don't think this is a ridiculous assumption. I think you're going to break all the records.
All of them?
I think you are.
Oh
Since
my God.
time began, I think the music's going to explode.
I would love to have people feel really great about it, and wouldn't that be fun if even just one record got broken? I don't know what they are really right now that we're talking about,
But we all know that's what Taylor does. She breaks records, makes records, sets records. Yeah, she does everything with records.
sounds really fun.
I do know what they are, but we haven't got time.
Yeah.
But I think you're going to break a lot of them.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Tell us why The Life of a Showgirl. It has glitz and glamour and sparkle. Was it inspired by the Eras tour?
I think so. I think, the energy that I felt on that tour was so big and infectious. And I wrote most of this while I was on that tour. So it's like I would go from 3 shows in a stadium, fly to Sweden, fly back to the tour, fly to Sweden. And it sounds like sort of an impossible feat or a ridiculous challenge to take.
It is 100%. It is. I've watched multiple interviews where she revealed this, that she was on tour and she would fly to Sweden, go back to the tour, fly back to Sweden. That is impossible. That's not something like a normal human being can do. That's a lot of rigorous and a lot of work she put in, like she always does. It's amazing.
But at that point in the tour, I was so physically exhausted
Yes.
that I kind of needed to get back in that creative space, and that fueled me past physical exhaustion.
I was going to say that show was not a short show.
No, it was 3.5 hours long.
A complex show.
Really complex.
Yeah.
But really, every time I would just collapse into bed at night after the show, I'd just be I'd take the longest, deepest sigh of just oh, we did it again. We managed to do it again.
It was so impressive to watch.
It's a show you have to survive. Every night I'm we survived it again.
It blew me away.
Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Honestly, I don't think I've seen a pop concert like it.
Oh, thank you so much.
And then you'll be in Gelkerskirken 1 minute, and then you'll fly off and see Max in Stockholm.
Yes,
and do another song.
I don't know what Gelkerskirk means. Not at all. If you guys can help me out in the comments below, for sure, I'd appreciate it.
Ultimately, that's what happened.
I love it.
We ended up capturing lightning in a bottle when we got back in the studio. The 3 of us, Shellback, Max Martin, and I, had not worked together since the Reputation album, which is 7-8 years ago now, and it was just so cool to get back to it because it felt a little bit like Shellback and I are similar age, and Max is a little older than us, so it was when we were in our early 20s working with him, it felt a little bit like we were the proteges and he was the mentor. And this time around, it felt like all 3 of us, it was a triangle of equal magnitude.
Yeah. So you were doing this while you were on the tour.
Cool.
So you'd do a 3-hour live show, then you'd pop to Sweden and record an album, and nobody blabbed. It stayed secret. How big is the circle of trust? How do you manage to keep that secret?
My friends don't rat. They do not rat. And you can tell by the amount of stories about me that are out there that are absolutely not true because all of my friends had heard the music a year ago. They know about my life. They know what's going on with me. They do not snitch. Yeah. It is phenomenal. I've got a really good circle of friends. It takes a while to get there.
Well,
thank you. I feel so proud about that. My friends know everything, just like anybody's friends know everything. And the thing is that they just don't.
So the label knew and your friends knew?
The label didn't know at all. until the record was done and we'd shot all of the art, we'd done everything. We do keep that close to the vest because, you know, I think it's fun to surprise them, honestly.
Yeah,
it's really fun.
I bet it is.
We do a lot of things in-house, my team, so I think it's easier for them when the label can really just focus on what they have to do in terms of distribution. We have an amazing team that do that, so yeah.
What's the most extreme thing you've had to do to keep something secret? Are there disguises? There must be secret code names.
Oh, just all of it. Everything. All of that. And if I tell you what it is, then it's like it's easier for people to figure it out. But I really want my music to be a surprise for my fans. And I really want to figure out how to do those surprises in ways that are clever and fun for them and feel like entertainment. And also, if you don't need Easter eggs, then you can disregard that. And that doesn't need to happen. You don't need to do math if you don't want to. But if you want a little extra layer of entertainment, like I like to be able to do that, and that's why we're so shrouded in secrecy.
And that's what's so cool is that she doesn't just release an album. She doesn't just make a song. She hides things in there. She, you know, brings it out in a special way. She always has like, you know, different things to do it. It's just like, okay, here's a new album. You know, she always has a special way of doing it, which is really cool.
Love doing it, and the fans love it, trying to work it all out.
Yeah, they found out a really fun one the other day, which is that if you line up all of the titles of the songs on the album in the center, it makes the shape of the Eras Tour stage.
I love it.
I was so pleased when they found that out. I was like, yes. Like,
so that was one.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're everywhere.
They are everywhere. There are some weird ones that have absolutely no bearing in reality.
Loads of people in Cardiff, because it was a solo show, thought there were lots of little clues in there because you wore the orange dress. Was that a clue?
There were a lot of orange clues throughout. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, all the Welsh people are like, okay.
They were an amazing crowd.
You said it was one for the books, you see.
My God.
And anything you say will just be like taken and like they're trying to work it out.
They were phenomenal.
Why? Why so?
I don't know. They were just lit. They were absolutely
on a Tuesday night.
They were just exactly.
Yeah.
I never expected that. I was just like, you guys are on another level. I got to go back.
The constant writing notes is well, we have that in common. I know that you use your notes app to write song lyrics and ideas all the time. Now, I do that for interview questions and ideas for the show.
That's awesome.
And since I found out that we were going to have this chat, I've been writing down questions at all sorts of weird times.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, you're going to interview Taylor Swift. I was like, okay. And my brain has been constantly on it since. So some of these may be odd because some of them will be in the middle of the night, but bear with.
That's actually pretty cool. He thought of a question in the middle of the night, boom, wrote it down. Kind of like how she, writes sometimes. She'll just wake up and have a thought, and she'll have to write it right then. That's really awesome.
Ray Estefan was once asked by the CIA to become a spy. Have you ever been asked? Because you'd be a great spy. Think about all the secrets you have to keep.
Yeah, but that's classified, unfortunately.
I was going to say she can't tell us.
Okay, you are good. Which part of being a spy would you be best at?
Oh, God. I think the entering and exiting buildings without being seen.
You are good at that.
Just put me in a garbage can and roll me.
But then they take
I
a
don't
picture
care.
Of you. No,
honestly,
you don't.
No, I can fit in like a purse.
So you're not precious about how you travel?
No. Look, here's the thing. Sometimes I just can't deal with it.
Yeah.
And in those times, I won't deal with it. I'm just digging tunnels under every building I go into.
It's quite incredible.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Airlifting in through the skylight.
Next note. Do you need to warn people when you mention them in songs?
If they're real people, yeah.
Yeah,
if they're
always.
real people. And like if it's like Elizabeth Taylor, we go to their family and her estate and let them know.
Yeah. Okay.
And they were lovely about it.
Did you have to put any calls in before this album?
Really
yeah,
nice.
One of my best friends from high school, but one of my best friends in my whole world, Abigail, we met when we were 14 years old. And there's a line in the song Ruin the Friendship that says, Abigail called me with the bad news.
Yeah.
And so I had to tell her, because she's been mentioned in songs before. There's a song called 15 she's mentioned in, but I obviously want to tell her.
Yeah. Because with an enormous fan base comes great responsibility. Like, did you have to tell the Black Dog Pub that they might be getting a few calls?
I did not, and still nobody knows like what I'm even talking about on that song. They think they know. They have no idea.
But you know. But they don't know.
Yeah, and that's the one thing. The cool thing about this record is that I'm in a very similar space in my life as to when I wrote it and now that I'm putting it out, which is
Right.
a nice.
Yeah.
It's nice when those things are not incongruous. You know, like with the last record, I was in such a different place.
Her vocabulary is ridiculous. I'm guessing incongruous is the opposite of congruent. That's what I'd imagine the word is. But man, her vocabulary is top notch. It really is.
In my life when I wrote it.
Then when you put it out.
Yeah, just miserable.
Yeah.
And then when I put it out, I was so happy. So it was like, I love this art. I love this beautiful art about misery. I, however, am not miserable anymore. So it feels weird to talk about the record because it's like you can be proud of the work, but you can also just not relate to that person you were.
Yes. Next note. When you're on stage, you can't experience what the fans see. However, at your cinema screenings, you could. Would you ever sneak in and watch, I don't know, like watch the release party with them?
It's a great idea.
Right.
It's a great idea.
Master of disguise.
I mean, you realize that they can see me in there too, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like they can see me in the concert.
Like I said,
they can
some of
see
these
me
are
in the...
some of these are
No,
3
but it's good.
a.m.
You're workshopping it.
Yeah, with Taylor Swift.
But yeah, we're doing a release party for fans that involves the release, the like premiere of my music video, which I'm so excited about because I directed it and wrote it, and it's very like big and like glitzy, and it's so fun, and it's supposed to be like the day in the life of a showgirl, right? Sometimes over different time periods and things like that. They'll get to see the music video and also like behind the scenes of how we made the music video, which to me is always fun. And then explanations to them about what I wrote certain songs about.
You know, with the videos, I've seen this somewhere before. Do you still, so no one hears the song, do you still just use a click track?
Yeah. Yeah, we use a click track. It's so wild.
So you're the only person or one of the very few people that know the song. Everyone else is acting and singing and dancing to a song they don't know. It's just going click, 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 click.
Everybody who was on the Eras tour with me, who had a part in what I was making, got to hear it. So, because I had situations where I wanted, you know, there's a situation where like I had a few dancers who I wanted to be playing backing vocalists, so they had to learn the harmony part. It was pretty fun.
It's so good.
But it was mostly shrouded in secrecy.
You make whole videos and it's just click, 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 and people don't know.
No, and you can put little earbuds, little invisible earbuds in the people who need to hear it for the sake of the vocals. But
next one, how's the baking going?
Oh, it's going great. I actually saw that you had Zoe on,
Zoe Kravitz,
and that you were talking about the bread.
Yeah, and she just got delivery that day.
Yeah, and you were like very sweet about the bread, the sourdough. So
Oh, you haven't.
I've got this for you.
Thank you so much.
I've been baking.
Oh, it's big.
Yeah, so it's like
blueberry.
It's blueberry lemon sourdough.
Oh, man,
I really hope you
so
like it. Because it was the sweetest look on your face when she told you about the bread. Like
I was just
really...
so impressed. Yeah. Taylor Swift sent you some bread.
She's a really good friend. She makes really good bread, and she shares it with her friends.
I love it. Imagine having your bread
a generous thing to do
sent to you by Taylor Swift. She was like,
I can't
having
imagine
a bread,
that.
Doesn't matter it's from Taylor Swift. Having a bread delivery from anyone is pretty cool, mate. I agree.
Was always extreme.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool from anybody. But I mean, a loaf of bread from Taylor Swift that she made, that there wouldn't be anything better. That would be amazing. That I don't even know if you could eat it. You would just want to look at it, but you'd want to eat it too because it would just be amazing.
Extremely cool about everything.
She's like, yeah, what?
But like you were very, very like lovely about the idea of receiving bread. So here you go. This one's for you.
Thank you so much.
I hope you'll like it.
What's your current speciality apart from this? Do you bake and deliver to your friends still?
Yeah. It's just the baking and the cooking that
Is it
really.
always sourdough?
Sourdough's like my favorite because it's. I'm going to tell you something right now. Like, it's really hard for me to stop talking about bread once I start.
That's okay.
But there's a lot of health benefits to sourdough. Like like my friends who are gluten-free can eat this bread because of the enzymes in it. It breaks down the carbohydrates and the gluten.
Great.
And I'm going to stop now because I have to, or else I won't stop talking about the bread. But I do love baking. I love cooking. I love just any kind of food-related hobbies. And I didn't really have very many hobbies when I was on the Eras tour because I could barely lift my arms or walk.
So what did you do? I went to Sweden.
I just wrote songs. You don't really need to be able to lift your arms or be able to walk.
I suppose
I
for
was in
you,
so
though,
much exhaustive pain.
Yeah.
Just like.
I mean, it was impressive. I suppose for you, behind closed doors is where, you know, you can bake and you can relax and real life can happen, because once you open the door, it's quite chaotic.
I mean, life is always chaotic, I think, for everyone, no matter what, at any given time. But I do think that, like, one thing I love about having been alive longer than I had been before, you know, you hopefully learn to sort of filter out what matters really.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a little bit more able to sort of sense what's a real, like, emergency and what's a real reason to be very upset. And it's just actually, the longer I'm alive, the smaller the list is of things that really matter.
Yeah.
And the things that do matter, it's my family, it's my relationship, it's my friends, it's my art, it's baking.
Yeah. In that order.
It's genuinely.
Yeah.
It's my cats. It's like the things that I'm so happy to have in my life. It's a very small amount, and everything that is noise, like, you deal with it just like anything else. It's not like you're impenetrable and immune to stress. But I do know that it's just stress, and I've been through a lot of stress before, just like everyone else, and you're gonna be fine as long as it's just stress.
Yeah, that's true. It's a good way of looking at it.
Thank you.
Next one. Which has the biggest production values? The Eras tour. Do you think it's weird that we say eras and not errors?
No, you can call it whatever you want.
Which has the biggest production values? The Eras tour or your forthcoming wedding?
Oh my gosh. It's, you know what?
The wedding's going to be insane. I know most of you guys have probably seen like the photos of what Travis Kelce did in the backyard, and it was just extravagant. So, you know, that was amazing. He went all out on that. He did an amazing job.
I'm doing one thing at a time. Right now I'm doing
You're not
this.
hiring a wedding planner. You're doing it all yourself.
I don't know. I think that, like, I'm really right now just like really stoked about the idea that I get to marry this person.
Right.
And so I'm like, I'm gonna think about that, and then I'm gonna put out this album, and then I'm gonna think about other things after that.
Got
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just to put you into a window into the kind of psyche of where I'm at right now, because that's a whole thing, you know?
Yeah. Huge.
But this is a whole thing, like talking to you about music that I'm really proud of. So I'm like I'm gonna.
Taylor, don't tell me this is your last album.
What?
Yeah,
no.
I just saw some fans going, well, she's going to get married and then she's going to have children and then she's going to be the last album.
A shockingly offensive thing to say.
Absolutely. It is not the last album.
It's not why people get married.
No, exactly.
So that they can
That's
quit
the whole,
their job.
Right. And go.
It's also like music for me is.
I think the fans were just panicking.
Oh, I know. They love to panic sometimes, but it's like I love the person that I am with because he loves what I do and he loves how much I am fulfilled by making art and making music. That's the coolest thing about Trav is like he is so passionate about what he does that me being passionate about what I do, it connects us. 100%. There's no point in time where he's going to be like, I'm really upset that you're still making the music.
Can you imagine?
The music thing that I signed up for that I knew you love, I thought you were going to stop doing that.
I love how supportive you are of each other.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah, and it just is the most fun thing in the world to like be able to support each other and the sort of the polarity of how different our jobs are.
Massively.
But there's a lot of similarities too.
In what way?
We both, as a living, as a job, as a passion, perform for 3.5 hours in NFL stadiums. We both do 3.5 hour shows to entertain people for 3.5 hours in NFL stadiums. When I'm in those stadiums, it's a dressing room, but when he's in those exact same stadiums, it's a locker room.
Which is also a dressing room.
For him, it's practice. For me, it's rehearsal.
Yeah.
For him, it's a game. For me, it's a show. We just call them different things.
Yes.
We both have teams. We both it's a very similar thing, and we're both competitive for like in fun ways, not in ways that eat away at us, but just like we just love it.
Thank you so much for my bread. I'm so pleased with it.
I'm so glad that you're excited.
Yeah, look at the cat.
No, you're like hugging it. It's really nice.
Thank you. I'm not gonna eat it.
No, it was the look on your face when you did the interview that I was like, I'm gonna have to do some baking for you.
I really appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm really glad. I hope
She's
you like
amazing.
it. I hope you'll like let us know if you like it. And
I will do.
I'm still like I love feedback.
I will give that to you. And congratulations on this incredible album.
Thank you so much. This was so fun talking to you.
One more thing. I asked Mariah. She said she'd done enough. I asked Ed Sheeran. He said, absolutely not. I've got kids. Taylor Swift, would you go to space?
Never. Why would I do that? There's no reason to do that. I don't want to do that ever. I never. Oh my God, no. I don't want to know. I don't know.
It's this. No. This question gets a reaction every time.
It's cold. It's scary. I don't know if I can come back down. If I go, no one will believe I went.
This is what Ed said.
It doesn't matter if you go because everyone thinks you didn't go. Or they have a weird take on it. It is just, I have no fascination.
It's a no.
Yeah, you know what? But thank you for asking because I don't know why I just completely freaked out by the question.
You really didn't.
It was like I thought you were gonna make me go.
No, there's not like a spaceship.
That was my reaction to it. I was like,
I'm not going.
It was like I'm not going.
No, I'm not in Scott. You can't make me, Scott.
Why are you making me go?
It's like it's not here, so
You're
here's
like,
fine.
There's no spaceship
it's just
here.
A question. You're the best. Thank you so much.
You're awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was a cool interview. Like I said, that's the cool thing about watching these interviews with Taylor. You know, she gives the realest answer. She gives 100% herself every time, and it's just awesome. You know, some of the interview there we've seen before with, you know, how her and Travis Kelce, their careers are very similar. Their jobs are very similar in the way it goes through. You know, they both perform. They both perform in NFL stadiums. One has a game. One has a show. They both have to be in great physical shape, you know, to be able to perform that long. You know, it's a lot of work for both of them, and it's really cool that they are so similar in so many ways. It really is. The bread, him receiving the bread, that was awesome. I mean, she took time out of her day to make him a loaf of bread. That is just amazing that she does that. You know, she has to be a busy person with everything going on in her life, you know, and she took the time to make him a loaf of sourdough bread. That is awesome. I can't imagine what that. It's probably tastes so ridiculously good too. I can't even imagine. But and it's in an awesome little bag with all little cats on it and all little sayings and stuff like that. It's so cool that she takes the time to do something like that. That's amazing. But yeah, just watch her do these interviews and, you know, answering these crazy questions like, would you go to space? You guys let me know in the comments below. Would you go to space? Would I go to space? I think I would. I most definitely think I would. I've always been fascinated with space, but like she said, no one would believe you. No one would believe you. They would think it's fake. But anyway, you guys let me know what you think in the comments below. If you like that video, hit the like button. If you're not a part of J2R family, hit the subscribe button. If you want to see all my content early, other than Taylor Swift, hit the join button, become a member today. If you want to see Taylor Swift content early, at its earliest, become a Patreon. Go check out the Patreon link in the description below. But go check out my previous reactions to Taylor Swift.